So your first task, as always, is to get yourself into a comfortable position that feels right for you. So the ideal for the body scan is actually to be laying down. So if it's convenient for you, then maybe do that. Take this chance to settle and to lie down and take a moment out of your day. If not, you can do this seated, just as I am doing so. So I'm going to invite you now just to close your eyes. So remember, it's an invitation, as is everything that I say, just an invitation. And if it doesn't feel right to close your eyes, then perhaps instead just resting your gaze lightly on the floor in front of you. So let's start just by noticing what's here for us right now, what we're bringing to this meditation practice. Maybe memories of the day, thoughts, feelings, frustrations. Whatever it is, we're already bringing this to the session. It's already here. So we're just going to notice it first. Just see it, notice it, acknowledge it. And taking a mindful breath, a breath where you become aware of the process of breathing, where you notice the entrance point for your breath, the gateways of the nose or the throat, where you notice the movement of your breath, perhaps even the rise and fall of your belly. And you may want to place one hand on your belly, if it helps you just to notice the breath. So very quickly your mind may wander off. What are we doing? Why? Do I have time? Things you need to do later. And if so, just remembering that that is perfectly normal. The mind likes to wander. Simply noticing where the mind has gone and then guiding your attention back to the breath when you can. When you're ready, we're going to start just moving our attention around the body and just noticing what's here. But first, to help us just notice our body and to realign our spine and our neck, maybe just, if it feels right for you, just some gentle movement where you are, some gentle movement or rolling of the shoulders, some gentle gazing from one side to another by moving your neck. Just becoming aware of your body as it moves in this moment. If it helps, you may want to just raise your arms above your head and stretch them out briefly. And whatever feels right for you, with an element of playfulness and curiosity. And when you feel ready, just seeing if you can bring your attention to your feet. So bringing your attention to your feet as though you could pick up your consciousness or pick up your attention and move it directly into your feet. You may want to start by just noticing the points of contact over with the floor if you're sat, or the bed or whatever is supporting you if you're laying down. Letting your attention spread across your feet, to all the corners of your feet, to the whole of the sole of your foot, to the toes. You may want to wiggle them a little bit. See if you can notice and distinguish each toe from the next. As your attention spreads, letting it move to the top of your foot, to your ankles. You may want to gently rotate or gently move your ankles if it feels right for you to do so. Just bringing your whole attention to your feet and ankles. Not so much thinking about the feet and ankles, but seeing if you can drop your attention into them, seeing if you can really be with them. And letting your attention spread a little bit further when it feels right for you, up from your ankles, all the way up to the knees. So including the calf, the shin, sensations in the surface of the skin, and deep down in the bones and joints. Just noticing whatever there is to be noticed right now as you bring your attention here to this area. And if it feels right for you, then you might want to gently move this part of your body from your knee downwards and just experience the movement. What do you notice as you do this? Is it sensations in the surface or deeper down? Or perhaps your mind takes you away on the thought stream, thinking about them instead of experiencing them. And if so, that's absolutely fine. When you're ready, just noticing where the mind has gone and just guiding your attention back to this part of the body from the knee below. You may have to bring your attention back lots and lots of times. It's okay, it's not a sign that you're doing anything wrong, just that the mind is a busy place. When you're ready, we're going to let go of this area of the body. Imagine that your attention is a bit like a torchlight that shines and lights up just what you're shining it on. We're going to let go of our attention on the lower leg, imagining it dissolving in your mind's eye if you'd like to, and letting your attention wander up your body to the upper part of your legs, to your thighs, to your hips, to your pelvis area. Feeling the connection with the seat or whatever is supporting you. Feeling your clothes on your body. Just simply tuning in to whatever you notice here in this moment. And that could include noticing nothing at all or a blank, if that's your experience right now. There is no right or wrong to what you experience, it's just whatever you notice is there. Looking out for sensations on the surface, connection with your clothes, sensations deeper within, from muscles, bones, cartilage, whatever there is here to be noticed. And when you're ready, on an out breath, we're just going to let go of this area too, imagining it dissolving in your mind's eye. as you bring your attention up to the trunk of your body, to your lower back, to your abdominals, to your solar plexus, all the way up to the upper part of your back and your chest. Holding this whole area of your body in awareness, just noticing whatever there is to be noticed right here in this moment. That might include, of course, the movement of breath as it travels through these areas. It might even include getting in touch with the great vessels of your heart and lungs. As you lay or rest here, breathing. From time to time, when we practice like this, you may notice that areas of your body call for attention that feels quite negative, perhaps pain or discomfort, or some itch or urge to move. If so, you have choices as to how you would like to respond. Perhaps you're going to choose to move to make yourself more comfortable. And so simply making the movement a part of the practice. Becoming aware of the intention of the thought that you want to move. Becoming aware of the sensations that lead to you feeling you'd like to move. Becoming aware of the movement itself, and sensations after. You could choose to move, or you could choose instead simply to narrow the focus of your attention down to this area and see if you can use it as a chance to explore the area in a little bit more depth. Notice what it's like. Is it sharp or dull or warm or cold? Does it move or stay the same? Just getting to know your body and getting to know what you're experiencing in this moment. And then of course, if it no longer calls for your attention, you can take your attention back to the area of the body that we're noticing. At the moment, the trunk of the body, chest, abdominals, back. Feeling of the breath as it passes through these areas. When you're ready, letting go of this area of the body, watching it dissolve in your mind's eye if you'd like to, and letting your attention instead move to your fingers. And your fingertips. Seeing if you can notice any sensations in your fingertips as you rest here. Tingling, numbness, warmth, cool. Simply becoming open to noticing whatever is here. And letting your awareness spread further across your fingers, your hands, palm of your hands, the back of your hands, If you want to move your hands, if you want to play around with your fingers or clench your fists and release them, just bringing your attention to that movement, noticing every joint, every bone, surface of the skin, just becoming aware of it, as though you've discovered your hands for the very first time. Letting that attention spread up your wrists, your lower arms, your elbows, the upper part of your arm, and your shoulders. And when you're ready, letting go here too, watching it dissolve in your mind's eye as you move your attention up your body, to your neck, to your throat, areas that we often hold tension, and to your face, to the hinges of your jaw, to your chin, your mouth, your teeth, your tongue, to the swallow, to your nose, and your forehead, and your skull. Just letting your attention rest in this area of the body, just noticing whatever there is to be noticed in this moment. And when you're ready, watching this too dissolve in your mind's eye, and allowing your attention to take the whole of your body, sat here, lying here, breathing. Simply resting in awareness of this moment. Simply being rather than doing. As you rest here, you may want to take a moment just to congratulate yourself on making this time to bring your mind and your body back together. This time that is just for you to be, to exist. A step out from the normal striving and busyness. Just resting here in awareness now until the sound of the bells. And then when you hear the bells, taking your time to bring yourself back to the world around you by opening your eyes, refocusing on what you can see. Taking your time. If you need to take care of yourself by moving or stretching, then doing so, trusting that you know your body better than anyone, that you know what is right for your body and what it needs in this moment. So that was a brief meditation called the body scan, which is really a fundamental building block of developing the skills that you need for mindfulness. So mindfulness being that awareness that emerges when we pay attention to the present in that particular non-judgmental, deliberate way. The way that we get mindful awareness so that we can use it in our day-to-day life is through meditation. So practices like this help us build the skill of connecting with something like our body, then noticing the wandering of the mind, and gently guiding it back when we feel able to. But with patience and care, so that last bit in that non-judgmental way, bringing yourself back with patience and care, that it is okay for your mind to wander, that it is okay that it's not where you wanted it to be, that it has wandered, because actually once you notice that, once you come out of that autopilot, you have the chance to bring your attention back however you would like to.